Hey guys, welcome back. It's the Trucking Expat sitting in the Central Time Zone. I believe the last time we talked, I was in Salt Lake City. I had to go down and pick up a loaded trailer in Springville, Utah. Shoot that puppy over to Gaffney, South Carolina. Nestle load, drop and hook at both ends. Good miles, good money. Easy load. Well, when I dropped Gaffney, the preload was for Duluth, Georgia. So I boogied down there, and it was a live load. Took less than an hour to get loaded, paperwork, all that. Which is another point I do want to speak about Crete. For some reason, I don't sit long. I've had, I think 17 or 18 loads so far since I've been here. Not even 2 months, but most of them are drop and hook, at least on one end or the other, sometimes both. But the ones that I live load or unload, I've only had detention twice. Most of these customers are getting me loaded quick, in and out in 2 hours or less. Getting me unloaded quick, same thing. But the two, Crete has that guaranteed detention, so you don't have to do a whole lot. You send, after an hour of sitting there after your appointment time, you send a little free form message, whatever you call it. Send a little message, I think is number 17 or something. But anyway, just to let them know that you're being held up. Wow, my light went out. I hope y'all can still see me. Because it's getting dark here. But anyway, I don't edit. I don't cut out bloopers. I don't do none of that. Y'all just have to see how big of an idiot I can be. So, where was I now? You send that little form after you've been there for an hour. Nothing to it. And then when you scan your paperwork in on the Crete app, you fill out another little form on the phone. Easy form. It asks simple questions like, what time did you get there? Were you late? What time was your appointment? And what time did you leave? And they match that up with your logs from what I understand. But anyway, it's guaranteed. Easy. Not a whole lot of money, but it'll work because it's guaranteed and I ain't got to fight for it. But it's only happened twice. One time I got held up, I think it took about 4 hours to get loaded. And another time it took 5 hours. But other than that, 2 hours or less, I'm loaded, unloaded, gone. Loving that. Oh, excuse me. Snapple peach tea. No, I don't work for them. I'm trying to get away from the Mountain Dews. I've lived my life since my teen years sucking down Mountain Dews. And I'm trying to get away from them at least a little bit. I've seen a lot of things. But I think it's the first time I've seen a bull hauler putting in his slats in the trailer so that the livestock will be warm when he picks them up, or help them stay, not freeze, I guess. That would be my assumption. Let's see if I can turn this around, let you see that. He's putting the slats in there. Pretty cool. Interesting. Just never seen that before. I'm almost, 28 and a half years out here, and I've never seen that before. Never seen them do it. Hell, you hardly see a bull hauler sitting still. Okay, where was I? Anyway, so I picked up that load in Duluth, Georgia, and I boogied it overnight over here to Carroll Stream, Illinois, a suburb in Illinois, Chicago. Then while I'm getting unloaded, which this is the latest that I've gotten a pre-plan, it pops up. Rochelle, Illinois to Sacramento, California with an extra stop in Modesto, California. 21 something miles. Problem is, I'm recapping. I think I got 11 hours. I don't get any back tonight. And then the next 3 or 4 days, I get 8 hours back about. Not a whole lot of time, so it's going to be close. I'm going to pick it up tonight. Run over here to Tyson in Rochelle. Pick that load up. Get it on down the road and see, depending on any delays, getting loaded and all that. If I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, I'll probably T-call this in Lincoln, Nebraska. Give me a chance to run by the company store too, see what kind of goodies they got in there to buy. I love hats, man. I love hats. But anyway, I did want to mention the detention. That's a plus. I am going to set up, insert and tell, because I've been getting a few emails on different accounts, and there's so many different accounts at Crete and Shaffer. I couldn't begin to tell you all of them. I can show you in Texas, or but I'll show you 2 different states so that way you can see the difference. May not be professional, but I'll show you. So basically, you go on the Crete website, which, here's the Crete website, and you hit the Drive For Us tab, the company driver. It'll pull up this map. Pick the state. I'm from Texas. Get off of there. And then over here, it's got, get off of there, all these different accounts that you can do. So you got 5.5 day dedicated, 12 day dedicated for Georgia Pacific, whole bunch of regionals, and then your OTR fleets. Now, see, there's so many. This is just for Texas, okay? Now, if you go back and I were to pick a different state, like say, let's just do Nebraska, since that's where they're out of. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But anyway, there you go. There's their OTR fleets, their regional fleets. Then they got some dedicated down here, Costco and Walmart. But if you pick on one of these, like this is me, OTR, but I'm out of Texas, and it gives you all the details, the cents per mile, all the details on the pay and how orientation goes, the benefits, all that crap. So for those who ask me, if you refer to the website, it's that easy. It is that simple. So I just wanted to show everybody that while I was thinking about it. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay. Was there something else? Well, I am looking for flights. I'm currently on Google Flights, looking out of Dallas for January and February time frame over to the Philippines. Not bad. Okay. Got to prepare for that, get all that ready, buy them tickets, and let my asset manager know that ahead of time. So, dude. Anyway, I believe that's all I needed to say or wanted to say. Of course, when I turn the video off, I'll remember what I wanted to say. Was there anything else? Nothing I can think of. I'm loving it here, man. I'm loving it here. I'm thankful. I have no regrets for my life, what I've done in my life. But a small part of me wishes I had come to Crete sooner. It's a pretty good company. Maybe not for everybody, but it works for me. It's been working beautifully. Consistency, and that's key in this game. Get the miles, make the money. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I will update you sometime soon. Well, I knew it would happen. Left up out of here. Walk to the truck stop. Go grab me some things I need. Thought about what I wanted to say. First off, I wanted to say, I'm one of the ones out here that don't have a whole lot of bills. So I'm just stacking and enjoying my vacations to Southeast Asia 2-3 times a year. Anyway, on my way to inside the truck stop, I remembered another thing I wanted to say. Just for those of you who might be interested. Visible Mobile. Basically Verizon without all the bells and whistles. All the shiny stuff that makes it so expensive. But it's basically Verizon's service. Works on Verizon's towers, everything. I've been on that about a year now. One thing I like about it, it includes my smartwatch. So phone, watch, $40 a month, I think it is. $45 a month, something like that. Every month that you pay, that the bill gets paid, you get 2 international free unlimited data days or whatever, which I love. When I go to the Philippines, I end up having, 10, 12 full free days to use all the data when I'm there in the Philippines. So, for those of you who ever been over there and understand that they have brownouts once in a while. So, anyway, I am going to leave a referral code in the comments in case anybody's interested on that. You can try it out. Actually, I think they have a 7 or 14 day trial. If you got a fairly new phone, you can just, do the eSIM for the trial. So that way you can go back and forth from your service to the Visible and compare them as you do it. I compared them on my trial and it worked flawlessly, just like my Verizon did. But I was tired of paying daggone near $300 a month. Now I pay, I think it's $45. But I'm going to leave a driver referral code. Everything has to do with driving in my mind. I'm going to leave a referral code. It'll save you $20 if you decide to do it. So, didn't want to forget that. And I knew I'd end up forgetting something, and that's what it was. But anyway, dudes, y'all have a great night. I'm going to chill for a little while. Daggone, this Petro it's one of the ones that still have an iron skillet. It did smell pretty good in there. I may go back in there and get me something. It was calling my name. I'm trying not to. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.